What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here with the first episode of the NHL 25 Philadelphia Flyers franchise rebuild here on the channel. Guys, I am super excited about this. As you guys can see, I'm rocking the Eric Lindros number 88 classic jersey from Mitchell & Ness. Shout out to my boy J Ham. Got me this for Christmas last year. Super excited to be wearing this. I am happy to finally bring this content to you. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more content, and be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, it is a phenomenal product. I use it on a daily basis. In fact, I just had a Dubby Energy before we started recording. I'll leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BEERGUT at checkout. You will save yourself a discount on your order. Guys, this is going to be a fun rebuild. The Flyers were super close to making the playoffs last year. Obviously, I've mentioned in other videos, this is my favorite hockey team of all time. My favorite sport, one of my favorite stick and ball sports. It is Friday night. We are letting the libations flow here on the channel. But the one really big thing that this team needs is a goalie, and we are going to address that in the introductory episode. I was also looking to bring over Johnny Gaudreau from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Obviously, as you got hockey fans may know, Johnny Gaudreau passed away about a month ago. Well, maybe about 2 weeks ago. My dates are a little bit mixed up. As you guys know, I've mentioned in a lot of videos that I have been working a lot of extra time on just work stuff, so I apologize. My memory is a little bit messed up. My days and times are a little bit messed up, but unfortunately he is not on the roster. I wanted to give Johnny Gaudreau a homecoming that he deserved. Unfortunately, could not give it to him. He's not on the roster. He was, before he signed with the Columbus Blue Jackets a few years ago, he was actually, the Flyers were in the running to sign him. Unfortunately, Philadelphia did not have the cap space at the time. I would have probably moved heaven and earth just to get him on the roster, but it wasn't meant to be. But the biggest weakness is goaltending in the Flyers organization. With Carter Hart doing what he did, we will not discuss what he did on this channel. Unfortunately, doing what he did, he kind of screwed up the Flyers' plans for goaltending, but I have a solution, and hopefully it works out. Let's get to the content. As you guys can see, we are doing a rebuild, or well, we're going to be doing a franchise on this channel with the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm super excited about this. I feel like goaltending is going to be a big issue with this Philadelphia team. I've been holding this beer for way too long. Gotta crack it open. And obviously, it is Cheap Beer Friday. We are drinking a Natural Light Natter Days strawberry lemonade beer. I don't know if you guys have had it. If you are over the age of 21, definitely recommend you guys checking it out. This is going to be a once a week series, dropping every Sunday at roughly about 12 noon. And I couldn't be happier to drop it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of cool things on this channel. Remember, I have posted I am going to be posting the updated schedule on my Instagram, so definitely recommend you guys following it. It will be linked in the channel description below. So initially I was going with the GM name Beer Gut Plays. Too long, has to be more than or less than 12 characters. Stupid, I know, but it is what it is. We are just going to go by GM Beer Gut. Fitting enough, I guess. I've honestly just thought maybe restarting my old Twitch channel from days past or weeks past to do a live stream, maybe either with the Seattle Kraken or the Utah Hockey Club. Now, if we do happen to, well, we will be facing them this season, whether it be in Utah at the Delta Center. I think it's still the Delta Center. God, I am so out of the loop with that, but you will see that game on the channel. I figure show the new club some love. Well, not a new club, it is the old Arizona Coyotes. Show the new team a little bit of love on the channel. I'm super excited about this. We are gonna get this thing underway, and we're not going to do any cuts during this episode, so you're going to see me scrolling through, trying to find who is the goalie that I want in this franchise. I mean, the goalies we got are not bad, but I think we can do better. Obviously, I think we can do better. We're going to have a discussion with our star player, Travis Konechny. Now, I'm a big fan of Travis Konechny. I feel like he is a franchise cornerstone on this roster. Him, Joel Farabee, Mitchkov, Owen Tippett. Now, obviously, I've mentioned in, it might be my old channel, Beer Gut 410, and not going to link that. That is now defunct, but Joel Farabee is probably my favorite Flyer on the current roster. I love Sean Couturier. I love Coots. I like Konechny. I like Owen Tippett. I feel like Mitchkov is going to be something really big. Now, we are going to make some adjustments to the lineups here. I don't like Owen Tippett on that second line. As you guys can see, it's a bunch of zeros, and obviously, we are not going to be playing every game. So I want to put Tippett on that first line, Joel Farabee on that second line. We got Bobby Brink playing out of position, and I am not a fan of that. We're going to move Tippett to that first line, and you see that bumps up that first line to a +3, and that's what we want. That is something that we want on for this roster. It's been hectic. I'm sorry, guys. This is, by the way, an amazing beer. And I want to show you the defense. Sealer as a number one, or on that first line defenseman, not good. Even though it does bring him up to a +1. I want to move Drysdale to that first line. And I feel like Rasmus Ristolainen, he is not going to be the second line defenseman. I think Cam York and Zamu, there we go. I want to leave the +1s. I want to try and build the best lineup that I can. This is just kind of setting the lineup, setting the shifts, and everything like that. So I want to get to the point where we gotta, I feel like this team could potentially be a playoff contender year one with Bobby Brink, who I think is a stud. I think he could be, Elliot Delorier. I think, again, not super good with I'm a Flyers fan, but living in Baltimore, I do not get to watch a lot of the AHL, so just trying my best to pronounce these names. A lot of people that are from different countries, so if I butcher a name and you catch it, please do your boy a favor and sound off in the comments with the proper pronunciation of the name. Again, if I learn, it will definitely help. I want Owen Tippett to be one of our main goal scorers in this franchise. Do I think he could be a first line, franchise lineman on this team? Probably not. But I think he could be like a good second line guy. That 86 overall is definitely very tempting. Now, this is going to be a 2 to 3 year rebuild. 2 to 3 year franchise, much like my other franchises on this channel. I'm not going to really deep dive into, not really going to deep dive into the, the drafting and everything like that. That's saved for the more hardcore franchise players. I was looking at John Gibson for a hot second. Don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off, but Hollabach would be really nice. I know he did amazing things this past year, but again, Carter Hart doing what he did really screwed this team up. I know people have said Carter Hart is not a very good goalie right now. Well, he wasn't a very good goalie before he pretty much got kicked out of the NHL, but he was a competent starter. Thatcher Demko would be nice, but I don't think Vancouver would be willing to give him up. That 91 overall really be hard to get. And we do have Ryan Ellis, who is on he's on long-term IR, basically. I forget the actual quote-unquote term for it, so but he's still in the game. He's a 72 overall. I want to get rid of him because I don't know if the contract is what he's supposed to be, but I don't like what we could do. Looking at the Seattle Kraken right here, Philip Grubauer, an 83. Decard is again, correct me in the comments if I'm pronouncing things wrong. If I learn, it's better. Not really look at the Penguins, Tristan Jarry, but him being an 86 overall going to be really hard to get. Olmark being elite, nope, not going to happen. Same thing with Shesterkin, not going to happen. Islanders, Varlamov and Sorokin, wow. Not happening. Markstrom and Allen, neither of them are going to happen. The Preds, Saros would be nice, and Wedgwood would be nice. Kind of be that younger goalie to bring in, and let's see what we're... nothing really popping off the screen. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I know this is kind of long, but I wanted to kind of show you the process that I'm going through. Nothing really for the Kings. Kemper would be not a bad selection. I believe he won a Stanley Cup in Colorado. Bobrovsky, we could bring back Sergei Bobrovsky, who was supposed to be the man, but they decided on Brizgalov over him. Husso would... so far not coming across anything that would really tickle the fancy of the Philadelphia Flyer faithful. And I think we found it here. Merzlikins. Elvis Merzlikins. I know it might be a little bit of a reclamation project, but I like that. We are going to give up... Well, obviously, we're going to try and trade away Ryan Ellis. I feel like that would be a big move. Ryan Ellis, and just to get rid of Ryan Ellis, I think we got to throw in a first-round pick. Not going to be this year because we got two of them bad boys, one from our own and one from the Edmonton Oilers. We're going to give up a next year's first-round pick. I don't value first-round picks as much as other creators for this game. Again, this is just a passion project, a hobby of mine with the NHL. So if you like the content, you want to see this kind of content grow, make sure you hit that like button. But we got the goalie we want, rated at an 83 overall. I don't know how I feel about that. From now on, I'm going to let the assistant coaches set the lines after setting the NHL lines. Again, not super worried about what's going on in the AHL. I got Tippett on that first line. We are going to make sure we put Merzlikins on it. And we're going to swap Samuel Arison for Merzlikins. Again, I think that was a great trade. Brandon Furry, I'm sorry. I watched a lot of the game on Thursday night, last night, of the Devils and the Flyers. It was a preseason game. Oh my God, so cool. And I go to at least one Flyers game a year. I usually drive to Philly with my mom's husband, and we go and watch a hockey game. Well, we didn't do it for a while, and then now we did it last year, and honestly, it was a lot of fun. I put a couple great pictures up on Instagram where we're sitting. A lot of fun. Just enjoyed it. But I think we found our starting goaltender. I'm not sure of Merzlikins' contract situation. Not super worried about it, but I think we found our goalie. I think we found it. The owner's expectations, let's take a look at it. He wants a first-round pick. He wants to win the season opener. And being that we're a quote-unquote rebuilding team, I think that is a very possible situation. Now, I don't know. Y'all can sound off in the comments what y'all think. I think if the Flyers actually find a decent goalie, and I know that has been a Flyers problem since, God, the 90s. Pelle Lindbergh? That's a name. When he was, again, you can Google the story, but, excuse me, you don't have to, I'm knowledgeable on Flyer stuff, but if you ask me other teams, unless it's a big superstar, I don't know. I don't, but Pelle Lindbergh, man, he could have been the man. Let me tell you, obviously, I think he passed away a little bit before my time, but I loved him. But we are going to be taking on the Vancouver Canucks in the first game. Let's take a look at these preseason stats. Jamie Drysdale leading the team with 9 points. Travis Konechny, Joel Farabee tied for second. Look at this, though. We are getting really good production from lower level guys. Noah Cates, Bobby Brink, Travis Sanheim's pretty good. Again, been promising, and it is coming up. It is in the works. I want to show you my home office, my living room, because I got some really cool stuff in there. But before we're going to wrap this thing up. I hope y'all enjoyed it, because I really enjoyed bringing it to you. If you guys like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more content. There's going to be some other things that I'm doing on this channel. Now, if you're a fan of NASCAR, football, or wrestling, I definitely recommend you checking out any of the 4 playlists that I have in all 4 corners. Now, guys, we're getting the hell up on out of here. Hopefully, you guys had a great time watching this, because I had a great time bringing it to you. I'll see y'all in the next episode, and until next time, my friends, peace.